For those of you who don't know, you should know, I am classical Bryan Leo. Today is August 25, 2014. Yesterday at around, what time was it? Oh, 6:30. 6:30? At around 6:30 p.m. I was challenged by Mike Shannon to participate in the Ice Bucket Challenge. Now, when he made this challenge, Mr. Shannon probably assumed I'd be hesitant, I'd be scared, I'd be unwilling to get my pretty little head wet. But I'm gonna say straight up, I'm gonna do it. Now you see, the whole point of this challenge was, you're gonna take a bucket, pour some nice ice cold water in it, then pour it all over yourself. Every time you do so, $100 will be donated to a certain charity. Now the thing is, a lot of people may think that, just because I tend to look down on certain people, or maybe if I insult a few people every now and then, I don't really care too much about anybody but myself. But that is not the case. To me, a challenge like this is not really a challenge. It is a privilege. It is a privilege to know that I can help the less fortunate by simply pouring some cold water over my head and my body. Now, you should also know, Mr. Shannon, or I'm going to call you Miss Shannon, you have very nice pretty hair, Miss Shannon had also challenged two associates of mine from the Royal Flush, namely, my manager, Mr. William Elvin, and my dear friend, Mr. Robin Sane. Now, due to unforeseen circumstances surrounding their daily lives, they will sadly not be able to participate in the challenge. So, I have taken it upon myself to take the challenge on their behalf. Meaning to say, I will not only be dumping one bucket of ice on myself, but 3. One for me, one for Mr. Elvin, and one for Mr. Sane. Now, before I keep on jabbering and talking, I think I should get this thing on the go. Over time. Here is the bucket. Here is the ice. One moment, please. Alright. Pardon me for pausing, but I had to kind of fill the bucket up. So, here's the bucket. Hope you can see this clearly. You can see there is ice. Now, like I said, I will be doing this 3 times. One for me, one for Mr. Elvin, and one for Mr. Singh. This one is for me. Get the other bucket! One moment, please. Alright, sorry for the other break. Once again, I had to refill the bucket. Take a good look. There is ice in here. There is water in here. Okay? Now, I'm about to do the second bucket. This one I do on behalf of a great man named William Elvin. One moment, please. Alright, once again, my apologies for the pause. Had to refill the bucket for the third time. Gonna show it to you again. Okay? Full of ice. This one I do on behalf of Robin Singh. Okay. I think that was 3. You know what? I think I'll do one more. And I'm gonna keep it rolling. See, guys? Can you unmute the laptop for me, please? Hi, yeah, as you can see, I'm in my bathroom, so please don't mind. Okay, take a look. Circulate this a little bit. Take a look. This look enough?
Yeah.
Alright, take a look. Okay, now I said 3. I took one for myself and one for each of my friends. Now I'm gonna take this one on behalf of not just the Royal Flush, but for Philippine Wrestling Revolution. Just because I dislike a lot of you doesn't mean I don't love my company. And I say my company, I of course mean, the company I'm pretty much building from the ground up. Now, once again, for the Royal Flush and for Philippine Wrestling Revolution. Alright, that was 4 buckets. And if I didn't think I'd die of frostbite, I'd do 100. The honest truth is, to me, once again, this isn't a challenge. This is a privilege. It is a privilege to know that pardon me, it is a privilege for me to know that I'm capable of helping as many people as possible by doing something as simple as pouring a bucket of ice water over my head. A lot of you people, may think that, I don't care about anybody else but myself, but it isn't true. Just because I don't like many of you, doesn't mean I don't care about a lot of you or anybody else's welfare. So, I was more than happy to do this challenge. As for the person who challenged me, namely, Mr. Mike Shannon, the ignorant person who admitted on his video that he had no idea what this challenge was even for, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much for putting me in a position where I could make a difference in someone's life. Once again, as far as I'm concerned, this isn't a challenge. It's a privilege. And I want to ask everybody and anybody watching this video to please participate in the bucket challenge, in the ice bucket challenge. pardon me. Please participate in the Ice Bucket Challenge. It's for a good cause, and, well, honestly, you know, it is for your own good. Also, please keep an eye out for Philippine Wrestling Revolution, Revolution Rise, coming soon. Have a good day, and once again, on behalf of the Royal Flush, what you just saw was for your own good.